Hi everyone, this is Amadu Jalloh, your Millennial Leadership Coach, and today we're talking about energy transition in our society. And millennials should step forward and try to handle these things, try to be part of the discussion, part of the process. As young millennials, as millennial leaders in this 21st century, we have to understand these issues because this is what is going to affect the next generation. As we know, millions of communities around the world are around industries that mine, make, and transport the things we use today. That means that anywhere in the world, energy transition will be disruptive. So millennials know this. Those disruptions will ultimately make us successful because of the transition we are having, but they also means finding new ways to manufacture products, generate electricity, to move people from one location to another, or cargoes from place to place. Very important to know as millennials. And also, we need energy transition to reduce food and heat and cool our buildings. And these new ways may not use the same workforce or be located in the same place as the old ways. That's why, as millennials, we need to step up and try to understand these things and try to understand our position in society. Unfortunately, this conversation sometimes happens most often too late or without the inclusion of communities and millennials, because these decisions are now being made by old folks, and we millennials are not part of this decision process. So we need to step up and try to understand these things. We can do it. And we should involve the communities as well. The communities where these mines are, where this uh, energy disruption is taking place, we have to involve those communities in this discussion. And we can do it differently this time around. In the race to develop new technologies to replace the ones that emit the greenhouse gases, we have to consider the families that depends on the old technology for paycheck. And if we are thoughtful about how we can guarantee technological transformation, we need to address climate change and actually create good, safe jobs and more equitable, prosperous economies. To the new technologies, to entirely new economic opportunities. At the same time, as we are inventing the new tools like artificial intelligence, machine learning, okay, new production techniques, we should also think of the energy aspect of it and how it will affect the climate. So to complete the overall energy transition, we need to work with communities to design transition that will benefit everyone, including coal miners in West Virginia or truck drivers in India, and minings that are happening in Africa, in Australia, in South America, and in Europe. No matter where we live or where we come from, we all want to build stronger communities, and the only way to do that is to work together and to involve millennials in these discussions, to involve the next generation, because the next generation is going to inherit what this current generation is doing. So we have to understand that as millennials. So as millennial leaders in this 21st century, we should be very, very mindful of these activities and consider them strongly and be part of the discussion and be part of the decision-making process. So this is our topic today. Let me hear what you think about this. Drop your like, your comment, of course, and share these videos to all millennials out there, because we need to participate in these activities. This is high time we start taking action to understand what is happening in our world, in our society, and be part of that decision process. Until then, my name is Amadu Jalloh, your leadership coach.